Namaste friends, welcome to Yoga Bliss with Shelly. Today's practice is confidence boosting yoga. We all can use a boost in confidence. We all need to know that we are good enough and we are smart enough, we are sexy enough, we are beautiful enough. So today's practice is to help cultivate this amazing awareness to build this confidence within us because you are worth it. So take the time today to practice for you. Unroll your mat, unpeel the edges, and together let's do this. Namaste friends, join me in your favorite crisscross applesauce. Grab a couch pillow. If you don't have one, just real quick pause the video and go to the couch and grab a pillow so we can get a little bit of that pelvic tilt. I know for me it just feels wonky in my hips. As today's practice, we are building and cultivating self-confidence, something that we all need to be successful in our lives, to feel our best selves. By beginning in this seated position and allowing yourself to soften the gaze or close the eyes and just allow yourself to nestle down, just nestle into your seat. If you have glasses, you can take those off right now and just allow yourself to just check in. Just feel what it feels like in your sit bones as you're moving the fleshy part away from that booty. There might be a little bit more for some other than others. And allow yourself to just maybe get those last minute wiggles out and just connect here. And this is the moment where we can find everything wrong with ourselves, where our inner critic starts raining and pouring. This is where we use our breath. So really focusing on lengthening that inhale in down to the tummy, ballooning the belly up big. And sighing with relief on the exhale, my friends. And I invite you to allow yourself to hear your voice, to let go of the thought that you might be too loud, your breath might be too big, too small, not deep enough, not shallow enough. Letting go of those thoughts as we're building confidence with our breath. So hearing that breath, rolling the shoulders back, creating a long line of energy from the sit bones or streaming up through the belly button and the heart, humbly tucking the chin, running straight up, all the way straight up to the top of your head. You can imagine a point of light just beaming down. In my house, we like to imagine that we are Jedi, so maybe you're a Jedi or a star or the sun. There's a spotlight just shining straight on you. And imagine everything in the room gets dark as you breathe this breath down into your belly. And you exhale. And the spotlight is on you. And you might initially cower and think, I don't want to be in the spotlight. But yes, this practice is all about you. There's no one else in this room. There's nothing else to do but give love and attention to yourself. Gently bringing wide open, high five starfish hands, just gently swimming them out, hinging open through the elbows and diving the hands, palms kissing palms towards each other, just resting right along the heart center, allowing the thumbs to press firmly into the sternum, that beautiful chest bone here that protects our heart and our lungs, this sacred space. Humbly tucking your chin and setting an intention for yourself today, an intention for your practice that will hopefully carry with you for the rest of the day. And just grab onto whatever comes in, and if you're having a hard time, grab onto the intention of building your confidence and bringing awareness that you are good enough, you are smart enough, you are strong enough, you are beautiful enough, you are sexy enough. You are all of the things that you've always wished that you could be and thought that you weren't. You already are all of those things. We just have to let go of these unrealistic expectations that we are not these other people that we see in the media and around us. bringing a big breath that comes all the way down to the belly and letting it go. And gently batting the eyelashes open as wide open starfish hands are pressing in together. So this is one of those things where you can feel nothing or you can feel it all. So pressing together as you're really opening up the chest. Building confidence is all about being confident, is all about how you sit, how you stand, how you act, how you think, how you talk. So really being confident is getting our whole package in a line. So really today, tune into your spine and your heart. So for me, a confident person, when I feel the most confident, I have my spine up erect. I have my heart just wide open to the world to see the front and the back. And you know this, you see somebody who's not confident, they're really hunched over. And more we are seeing this in children and teens and even adults. So if you just notice yourself feeling down on yourself, you just lift your heart up and just switch those thoughts to thoughts of just simply saying, I am confident. As we're pushing these hands together, bringing awareness and gratitude to our body. Thank you, hands. Thank you, arms. Doing a whole scan. Thank you to this entire body. Tying our breath, our prana to our yama, our pranayama, together as we move our body. Diving forward, arching the spine. Exhaling. Inhale, opening those wings up wide. Squeezing the shoulder blades together here, opening up the heart. Pausing for 2 big breaths here. Inhaling it in. Exhaling it out. One more big breath in. Feeling the burn. Exhaling, diving forward. Both hands shoot straight forward, horizontally, parallel to the floor. Inhale, straightening up that spine for a robin's breath. Taking 5 of these at your own pace as we're cultivating this awareness to our spine. And it's up to you if you want to pause here or if you want to just flow. Just doing 5 of these. Each time growing that spine, building that confidence by having confidence in how you are, in your appearance, in yourself. And whether or not you're feeling confidence or you're feeling beautiful or handsome or sexy, we can actually, I like to say, fake it till you make it. You can pretend. We can be an actress, an actor of our lives, right? Because this is our lives. And then eventually, when we keep practicing, we will tune into feeling that. Because feel how it feels as you sit up high, taking your last robin's breath, versus even just diving forward. It feels not as confident with your heart down, your head slumped over. And then when you inhale and raise up, feel that boost of confidence within yourself, my friends. Exhaling, moving that pillow out of your way, my friends. And actually for our peak pose today, we're gonna use a really thick book or a yoga block. So or if you have little toddlers with toddler chairs, those can work great. You don't have to have those, but I really like those props for this. As we exhale, coming onto all fours, really tuning into the body and the alignment of the knees, feet tracking behind us, tracking forward, setting yourself up for success if you need to fix your shirt, fix your hair, get confident in your body, my friends. And part of being confident too is feeling good in your clothes. So never wear clothes you don't feel good in. Only have clothes in your wardrobe where you feel good. Exhaling, extending the right foot, grounding all 4 corners of the foot into the earth as you gently walk the hands to the opposite side of the mat. Hands, middle fingers pointing the short edge of the mat. Inhale, feeling confident in our body as we're stacking our hip, our knee under our hip, tracking that hind leg back. And if you have any hip injuries, I often on this week have been having this weird hip thing, just be gentle and kind to your body. So tune in if it's extending your leg so long kind of is hurting, you can just gently bring a bend to that knee, and that's kind of where I'm feeling at this week, and that's okay. Yoga is not a one size fits all. Inhale, lifting those hips straight, facing straight forward, Doing your best to stack shoulder over shoulder. So if you saw that, my hand was too far forward. So I'm just bringing my hand, and you can point up high on the fingers or down low. Exhaling, option to bend at the elbow, option to make this beautiful extended angle here. As we're taking a big breath in, soft bend to the elbow, building confidence by strengthening our body, bringing in the breath in, and pushing it out as we pause here. And just tuning in, maybe you can extend that leg a little bit if that feels good. Inhaling it in, exhaling it out. As we inhale, corseting the core by bringing that navel back towards the spine, allowing your body to come into a nice standing position. If your core is feeling a little off, you can always walk your legs around and come forward and push up from here. So just tune in to see what works best for you. Bringing the body in for this beautiful cross gate variation. So we're gonna just tune in and strengthening our core, because our core is our lovely friend who holds us up all day, no matter our perception of our core. Flowing with 10 of these cross gates. So you can follow me or go at your own pace. As we inhale, bringing the breath, 9. I am confident. 8. I am strong. 7. I am beautiful. Men can be beautiful too. 6. I am sexy. And it's okay to be sexy. It's important to be confident. I am confidence. 5. I might be losing track with my affirmations. We're doing this. 4. I'm strong. I'm smart enough. 3. I am good enough. 2. 1. I am confidence. Exhaling, diving the hips forward. Heart goes to the earth. Wide open starfish hands, right down. Hands track underneath the shoulders, rolling the eyelids, the eyes of the elbows out. Inhale, raising up for cow and cat, one-legged variation. Exhale, diving the sit bones and the chin up high to the sky, tying the breath to the body. Inhale, bringing that back up. Exhaling it down, my friends. Building confidence by strengthening our body, giving our body love and acceptance, and mostly thanking our body for all that it has done. Taking 2 more of these at your own pace. Wonderful work, my friends. Meeting me in a tabletop position, maybe wagging out the tail, giving a little love and acknowledgement to the wrists, the side body, the back body, front body. Exhaling that left foot forward and tuning into the feet. 4 corners of the feet, 2 in the front, 2 in the rear. Really rooted into the earth. Always soft bends to the elbows and the knees. So keeping those soft bends. And tuning into this hip. My hip on this side is just rocking it out, so it's feeling better. If you have a hip injury, just tune into your body, or not even an injury, just like a weird hip thing. Does that ever happen to you? Of course it does. We're all people, right? Exhaling that right hand into the earth. Wide open starfish hand as you ground down through the pointer, the thumb, and all the way to extending to the index, fingers pointing to the short edge of the mat. Opening up the heart, raising shoulders, stacking over shoulders, opening up the hips as you're rooted and tuning into the hips, stacked over the knee. Exhale, option to stay bent here, option to reach shoulders, stacking over shoulders. Inhaling it out for this beautiful cross gate variation. Pausing here, maybe gazing up to that hand or looking straight forward as we're building our confidence and strengthening this beautiful body of ours. My friends, you're doing so good. I know building confidence can be one of those things that gets kind of taboo, like people think that they're stuck up. This is not about being stuck up. This is about us being our best selves and being confident in our skin so we can live our best lives, because that's what life is all about, right? Growing and being awesome and shining our light. Exhale as we corset that core strength. all the way up here. So you know the drill. If you need to walk around, you can. Extending, coming in for 10 of these. We're going to add in these powerful affirmations that have really helped me cultivate confidence in myself by just saying positive words to myself. So I am strong. 10. I am beautiful. 9. I am sexy. 8. I am smart. 7. I am strong. 6. I am good enough. 5. I am smart enough. 4. I am more than enough. 3. I am confident in my own skin. 2. I am confident. 1. Let's do one more. 0. I am confident. Meeting me back at neutral. Hinging that heart down to the earth. You know the drill. Doing your beautiful cow and cat one-legged variations. Taking 5 of these at your own pace. And maybe there was one of those words or affirmations, or maybe you have a mantra that works for you. A mantra is just spoken word in Sanskrit that we use that actually raises our vibration. Affirmations are also really helpful, but sometimes affirmations aren't enough, so sometimes we can just grab onto Om, and you can just Om because it will just literally raise your vibration. Good job grabbing onto what it is that you need here. Wonderful work, my friends. Letting that go. Beautiful work, my friends. Inhaling it up. So from here we have this knee on the earth, and we're going to keep the knee on the earth, and we're just gently going to turn our left foot facing the short edge of the mat. So just super simple transition here. And we're going to walk our feet forward, walk our hands towards our pointed forward feet. Inhale, coursing that core strength, coming in for Virabhadrasana 2 variation. Building confidence in our mat work before we get up on our feet, my friends. So this hind foot is just pointed all the way back, foot facing out, stacking the knee over the ankle, foot really rooted into the earth. Setting yourself up for success and confidence by, if you need to fix your shirt or your pants, opening those arms up long and strong. Look at this beautiful line here behind me. So I have this line, and I can kind of use that to my advantage. And as I use that to my advantage, I'm going to create this long, beautiful line as I peeking over the middle finger, allowing the ears to float up, holding that beautiful chin up high. Building confidence and self-esteem is all about how you carry yourself. So again, tuning into that spine, opening that heart, keeping that chin up high, or you can tuck it in. Either or, whatever makes you feel better. Just tune in. Breathing in 3 beautiful lengthened breaths into that body. And letting them sink. Sometimes I feel that building confidence is about surrendering to what is, and just surrendering our body and letting go. Big breath in, letting that go. Beautiful work, my friends. Exhaling, hind arm floats back. Peaceful warrior variation. Opening up that heart, really squeezing into the glutes on the floor. So some people might think, oh my gosh, it's mat work. It's not that hard of work. You can build some serious booty muscles. Get that glute tighten and strengthen all those hamstrings wrapped around that thigh. Inhaling that breath up. Exhale, flowing back to Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana 2. One more big breath. Hinging and flowing with me. Opening up that heart. Exhaling, arms long and strong, my friend. Beautiful, beautiful work. I have a friend who's very excited right now. Arms are long and strong, my friends, as we are surrendering here to what is. We have to surrender and let go of who we think we are to build ourselves into our best self. Exhaling. allowing that hind leg to turn around. And I have a little koala. Thank you, Joy. Hands wide open, starfish hands, and just bringing that other knee back to that body here. And just allowing yourself to tune into the hips, tune into the body. And we're gonna do a little kind of walk around move. So we're just gonna transition by walking our hands and our feet. We're gonna face forward. And then just gently walking those hands so we can get in on that other side, to the opposite side of the mat. I just didn't want to be not facing you. So we're facing the opposite end, bringing that opposite foot forward for the opposite side here. So tuning into that Virabhadrasana, to that warrior two. So this hind leg, my friends, it just gently swings out. So see, just swinging that knee out and repositioning, moving that knee back. You can keep that foot posted up on the toes, or you can relax it down. Tracking that front foot forward, 4 corners in the front and 4 in the back, knee over the body. Getting those hands in position, corseting that core strength, tightening that belt, coming in long and strong. Building confidence is building how we carry ourselves. So really cultivating an awareness for your body as you track up and really activate through the thighs, the glutes, the hamstring, coursing that core strength, bringing that energy all the way up, whoop, from the earth all the way up to the hips, to the heart, to the top of the head, long and strong. Doing your best to create this beautiful long line of energy, allowing the arms to float down and the ears to float up, chin humbly tucked or chin lifted up high as we build confidence in taking 3 still breaths here. Hearing that breath, my friends. Making that breath louder. Good job. One more big breath in. You've got this. Wonderful work. Floating that hind arm back. Coming in for a backwards. Give yourself a backwards high five. Arm can just track down. Lower arm, left arm, right arm floats up. Shoulder away from the ear. Lifting that heart up, lifting that chin up, building confidence, squeezing through the glutes, the booty, really activating. Big breath in, letting it go. Exhale, flowing, strengthening, finding that inner light, pressing that activate button, your inner Jedi, your inner warrior. Maybe finding a little free movement here. Something that just makes you feel like you here. Just tune in. Tune in to what feels good. Just take this little moment. If it feels good to do that peaceful warrior, go back to that, or maybe do something that you feel called to do in your body. Good job, my friends. Wonderful work. Wonderful work, my friends. From here, exhaling both arms, framing that foot, bringing the hind leg forward and back, bring the hind leg back, drawing that knee into that tabletop position. Joy really wants attention. He is bringing me all of his chewy toys. Right now, we are going to finish our yoga practice, and then I'll play fetch with you. Okay, friend? Okay? Good boy. Good boy. Okay? Really tuning into that wide open starfish hand, tuning those feet, posting in up on the feet, coming in for this beautiful plank as you open up through the front body, really opening up through the shoulder blades here. Big breath. Pausing here in this plank for 10, 9, holding it. You got this. 8, holding those thighs together. 6, I am strong. 5, I am strong. 4, I am strong. 3, 2, 1, pushing those sit bones high up, high to the sky. Walking out that dog here. Working through the burn of the arms, maybe bending here, melting the heart towards the thighs. Big breath, my friends. And just gently walking those feet forward. Ooh, wonderful work. As we walk those feet forward, coming into standing, forward fold. Feet are all the way tracked underneath of the hips, allowing that body to fold forward, and just gently with the spine catching a wave, rising the spine. I remember when I first heard that saying, catching a wave, I was like, what does that even mean? And to me, what it means is just, it's like envisioning a wave from the ocean, so your spine is just coming all the way up. Coming all the way up to that standing and meeting me into that moment, just to pause and feel how you're feeling in your body. Maybe your hands are feeling warm and tingly. Maybe you're feeling a little bit more open to the ideas of confidence. Maybe you are feeling more confident as you stand here with an erect spine, shoulders open, heart turned on, giving a small smile onto the corners of the mouth, and giving yourself right here, arms wide open, crossing over, and giving yourself a hug here, an I love you hug. And I love you and you are doing a great job hug. And in this moment, tucking the chin and telling yourself what it is that you know that you need to hear that nobody knows. And these are confidence building words. These are not negative words of the inner critic. These are only good things. And this is not bringing out that yucky ego side. This is tuning into our real selves, our awakened selves. Telling yourself 2 amazing things that you have done. Maybe it was today or in the past week or month or year, and giving yourself acknowledgement for that. Wonderful work, my friends. Giving yourself a squeezy hug and I love you, you are awesome, and I accept you. Amazing, sexy, strong, good enough self. Exhaling those arms out. So from here, my friends, you can join me in the middle of your mat, grabbing that big old book, or if you have that block. This is just really helpful. You don't have to have this, or if you have that toddler stool. I know that often I do my practices in the basement and the kids are down there and they have this little kiddie table and their stools I have found work awesome. So really tuning into the left body as we root all 4 corners of the feet into the earth, really zipping up from the toe, zipping up the ankle, the knee, all the way up to the hip, being aware if that hip is trying to sag, allowing our body to face the short edge of the mat as we grab with that left hand, and you want your block or your book the long way. So you, not as much the short way. I know I have a cork block, which is pretty heavy sometimes, which is kind of nice. It gives me a little bit of strength training, but if you have a foam blocks are awesome. I actually prefer those when I'm teaching. So really tuning into the body, and I want you just from here to activate that core by just tightening it up all the way around, all of those muscles that stream around the back here, tucking in that, bringing that pelvic wall in by just like sucking it all in, kegling it together, using all of those abdominal muscles. Inhale, raising that heart and squeezing the shoulder blades together. And just, let's do a test and just feel what it feels like to hinge and go on one foot. Taking a big breath and pausing. And then hinging back. So just give yourself, just do a few of those. Hinge. Soft bend to the knee. I know that we have this tendency to want to lock our knee. So we're coming in here as we're going to hinge down. Ooh, you have an itchy booty, Joyo. Exhaling down, planting that block underneath of the shoulder. Inhale, opening up the hips, opening up the heart, coming in for this beautiful half moon here. And if you're feeling like a little wobbly and you need to come down, that is okay. So as we inhale, opening up the heart, opening up the hips, keeping that heel pushed, or if it feels better, you can point. Just play with this. Big, beautiful breath in as we build confidence in our half moon, as we bring in lots of energy from the moon, the beautiful moon. Big breath in. I'm shaking, and it feels good. And if you're shaking, that's good. That means you're doing it right. Taking 5 breaths here as we pause. Find stillness. Use a drishti, a visual point. Maybe repeating those words of I am good enough. I'm confident, I'm strong, I'm smart, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, I'm brave. And gently bringing that hand to the hip, unhinging, wrapping that foot down, allowing that body to fold forward, and gently catching that wave. And coming up and just shaking it out. If it needs to be fast, if it needs to be slow, maybe rolling out the ankle, cricks and pops, that's okay, we've got this. And let's do this in the opposite body. So coming into that right foot as you track in those four corners of the foot, zip up from the ankle, the knee, all of those joints, aligning that hip, stacking the pelvis over the heart, head over the heart. Exhaling, having that block or that book, or if you need to, fold forward onto that kiddo stool. Whatever works for you, you can dive forward onto the earth, but it gets a little tricky unless you've been practicing for like lots and lots of years. So really tune into just hinging. Let's just take a practice here. Hinge and see what it feels like in your body. Feel the balance in your foot if it's trying to pull you to one side versus the other, and that's okay. So let's do this, diving into this, posting that block or book into the earth. Woo! And if you lose your balance, catch it, find that balance. Open up that hip, press that heel into the wall, opening those hands, shoulders stacked over shoulders. You know what's so funny is all of my kids are back in school, and of course, it wouldn't be Yoga Bliss with Shelly unless there was one crazy around. So I've got to have the crazy puppy scratching his butt on the floor and bringing me all of his toys. Inhaling it in. Hopefully you like animals, because I do. Big breath in. Letting that go. 5 beautiful breaths, working through the shake. Holding that hip up high. Beautiful. You can do this. Hold yourself. I am strong. I am strong. I am confident. I am sexy. I am amazing. I am love. I am strong. Gently bringing that hand to the hip, bringing that foot slowly down by bending and just gently pushing down into the earth, coming in for a forward fold from here. Just allowing that body to fold it forward, catching your breath, resisting the urge to do whatever your body might be screaming to do from that. And just folding and resting forward. Exhaling as you bend the knees, a nice generous bend, reaching those arms around the back of the legs, giving yourself a beautiful hug. Big old hug, my friends. Good job. And saying, I love you, body. I love you, self. I accept you, self. I'm good enough just the way I am. I am confident. Wonderful work. Exhaling those hands down to the mat. So whatever this looks like, I like to kind of do a slow hip creep. So just slowly creeping those hips and knees turning. Knees turning. So we're going to turn those knees side to side and just slowly making yourself down. So we're kind of tricking ourselves out coming in for this yogi squat. So if you have that block and you are not such a squatter, grab that block and get yourself and put your block up, and you can actually sit on your block, my friend. So feet pressed in to the earth, toes pressed out wide to the corners of the earth, bringing hands to the heart. And you can try here. So I want you to first try here, raising that heart up, bringing the hands to that heart center. And just feel what it feels like to get used to this squat, this like beautiful wide-legged, just strengthening of the hips, the core, the glutes, all of the body. And just feel what it feels like here is supported from this. And I encourage you to lift your body up, move that blocky block, or put that block down, move those feet in place, and allow yourself to squat it down. If you need to stay in that block, you can, or shorten your squat. Really open up the hips and the heart here. Depending on where you are in your body, this might be possible and this might be crazy, and it might seem impossible, but nothing is impossible. I would tell you probably 3 years ago, I could not do this. Really pushing the knees open, keeping that heart up, big, strong body, giving yourself a smile inside that glows and radiates on the outside. Good job, my friends. Resisting the urge to just freak out. Big breath in. Letting it go. Building that confidence, my friends. You've got this. Big breath in. Letting that go. Allowing one arm to come behind you and the opposite. And however this looks for you, if you can kind of crab crawl and come to that booty, that is where we're going with this. Coming into that booty, feet tracking forward. From the core, pressing the activate button on that navel, that belly button, and gently rolling that spine down to the earth. As you come down onto your back. Woo! Thank you, body. Hello, that was so good. You are so strong and amazing, and I'm so proud of you for showing up for yourself. You are doing this. Inhaling one knee up to the chest, flat foot pressing into that invisible wall, opposite leg hugging up to the chest. So just tune into what feels good. Grab the knees. If it feels good to grab behind the legs. And giving yourself some love on the back. Massaging the back into the earth. Big breath in. And just giving love to your spine. And all of its amazingness. Oh my goodness, Joy. Thank you. Come here. We're going to hold on to that. It's okay. Calm down, bud. Big breath into that body. And from here, if you can let go of your knees and support your legs with your core, exhaling arms to a T. Inhaling, bringing the legs to one side. So whatever side for a laying twist. And if you find your shoulder popping off of the earth, grab that pillow and just put that pillow underneath of the knees and allowing the arms to cactus or T. Big breath in. And envisioning your body wringing out like this beautiful, like a towel, and you are just clarifying and detoxifying all the toxins inside, wringing out all those organs, allowing yourself to untwist all the twisted thoughts that you hold about yourself, because it's not even you thinking those, that's just your inner critic. And allowing yourselves to replace that yucky old self-talk with good, positive, new talk. How we've been doing. Like, I'm confident, I'm smart, I'm sexy, I am good enough, I'm beautiful. Inhaling, feet to neutral. And if that pillow worked for you on that side, grab it and just move it on the opposite side. From the core, twisting that body to the opposite side, keeping those shoulders flat on the earth. You can peek over the opposite shoulder or look the same direction, whatever feels good for you. As we're cooling down our beautiful, confident body. Wonderful work, my friends. Taking 2 deep breaths here. Letting them go. Big breath in. Letting it flow from the core. Bringing those knees back to center. Giving yourself a big I love you hug. Tucking that chin in towards the knees. Saying, I love you, self. I am amazing. I am confident. Exhaling, one leg long. Opposite leg long. Allowing the palms to lift up high to the sky. If you want, you can make yourself more like a wide open starfish, if that feels good. A laying starfish. And I've been saying this lovely affirmation that we can do together. So as we're this beautiful wide open starfish, we can say inside or outside as best as, I am open to the abundance the universe has to offer. Or say that 3 times. I am open to the abundance the universe has to offer. One more time. I'm open to the abundance the universe has to offer. And as we lay here in our Savasana, our pose of surrender, I allow you permission to let go of who you think you are and allow yourself to be open to this new, more confident, smart, sexy, determined, amazing you who is so confident in your own skin that you're gonna scare the people around you in a good way. They're gonna be like, who are you? Wow, what did you do? So allow yourself to just be here in this pose of surrender. I invite you, if you want to, after this, just let this go and just lay here for like 3 minutes and surrender. I'm so grateful for you, and thank you for joining me in this practice. And please thumbs us up and subscribe to Yoga Bliss with Shelly, and share, gently bringing palm kissing palms to the heart center, floating up to that third eye. Namaste, friends. Namaste.